Well, good afternoon. It seems that I'm having a little connection problem, but we're going to move right along. I think I've already corrected it. All right. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Invocation. I invoke the power of the Holy Presence to be present in my living and to forgive me when I have doubt or fear or any careless misgiving. I invoke the care of the one who knows my nature by my name, who holds me close and wipes my tears and shields me from crippling shame. I invoke the goodness of the giver who gives without regards. And if I think in lack or want, my mind my giver guards. I invoke the character of divine to show me how to be, to understand that who I am is greater than what others see. I invoke the passion of the lover of my soul. For it is this passion in this moment, for my being is completely whole. Good afternoon, my brothers and my sisters, and welcome to another Wednesday Wisdom Poetry. I am Sharaledon Brave, and let me invite you at this time to go ahead and press your share button so that others might enjoy the Wednesday Wisdom Poetry as well. I ask that you do that every show. I will try to remember to ask you every show. All right, so let's see. Hey, cuz, that's what I needed to hear. Cousin Moy, it's good to see you. All right, good healing. And who else do I have? I have Chris Harper. Thank you so much. Barbara, I see you. Thank you so much for being with me. So listen, I do not have a four-liner today, and that is on purpose. I do have several longer pieces that I would like to share with you. And let me go ahead and start off by saying, you see, I'm wearing my Langston Hughes shirt. We celebrated his birthday on February the 1st. He was born in 1902 in Joplin, Missouri. So I got a lot of feedback on the post that I did. And so thank you all for that. And thank you also for sharing it on yesterday and the day before yesterday. And actually, you're still sharing it today. So thank you all for that. Aunt Jacqueline, I do see you. Thank you so much for being with me. Anthony, thank you so much for being with me as well. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get into the first piece. And this one's entitled, Who Am I? And actually, I retitled it this morning and had not made the changes yet on the page, but the new title is My Soul's Discretion. All right, so when you see it, it will be entitled My Soul's Discretion, actually, on the page, on the page when you see it with the video. All right. Let's see if I can get this one. Give me just a second to sip some tea here. Thank you. Who am I? Do I really know? Am I who you see, or is that just for show? Who am I? I really do ask. Before I can answer, I notice my mask. Who am I? It's not about you. Who I am is not what I do. Who am I? Why do I still seek? At the age that I am, my knowing hasn't peaked. Who am I? Is not some silly question, for who I am is my soul's discretion. Who am I? I wrote this piece, I think day before yesterday, and I was at work, and it was something came over me, and it was supposed to have been a four-liner, and when the first four lines came out of me, I couldn't stop. Excuse me, I couldn't stop, and I'm writing this from a real place and asking this question, and you would think, at least for me, I'm like, at your age, you're still asking that question, but in asking the question and writing this piece, I actually got my answer. So, poetry is powerful, you know? And it wasn't that I'm walking around not knowing totally who I am, but I always want to know the bone of who I am. You know, what do I stand for? What do I stand against? Who I am. Who am I? So that piece, so you know why now the title actually changed on me, but we'll make it, I see that we still have a little connection issues, but we'll make it through. Let's see. I see Pam. Thank you so much. Sam, Aaron, I see you, my brother. Good to see you. One of my classmates. The next piece is entitled Within My Soul. And I really, when I started putting these pieces together, I did not have a particular theme, but when I looked, there was a theme between all the poems. So I thank Spirit for that. I am the hope of my ancestors, the strength of my elders, the wisdom of my children. I am the love of generations before and generations to come. I am the voice with songs of freedom. I am the movement engaged in a movement. I am the consciousness that makes a difference. I am the pen that never dries, the paper that never crumbles. I am the dream that never fades. Within my soul, I carry the hope. I carry the strength. I carry the wisdom. Most importantly, I carry the love that carries us all within my soul. That one's entitled Within My Soul. I love that piece. I mentioned several times, but probably about 3 weeks ago, there's a quote by Maya Angelou that really stirred me about 4 years ago. And that quote, let me paraphrase it instead. Nothing will work unless you do. And that really put fire underneath me when it came down to my work as a poet and as an artist. And I'm going to read this piece is entitled My Work to Do. This is my work to do, not sit in judgment or criticize you. This is my work to uphold, to open my consciousness, grow and unfold. This is my work to see, to tend to my heart for a better me. This is my work to share, spreading love freely to show I care. My work to do. This particular piece, there is, and help me with this one, about faith without work. It's a powerful piece for me because for so long I sat on faith but no real work. And I think someone even posted this morning, and I saved it, but I won't take the time to try to go into the phone to find the what I saved. But it talked about prayer and hard work. And they didn't use the word success, but reaching that point of where you know that you are on that next level. And so, keeping the faith, keeping the prayers, meditation, and not last and not least, work. So, and that particular post said hard work. I've never known a lazy person really to get what they want out of life. So the next piece I have for you is a piece entitled Atonement. Now I'm going to ask your pardon again while I take another sip. Thank you. Atonement. Let me change. Let me grow. Let me move past what you think you know. Let me cry. Let me weep. Let me choose which thoughts I keep. Let me laugh. Let me smile. Let me hold this feeling a little while. Let me be. Let me alone. Let me find a place where I atone. Atonement. Thank you, Donna. Another 86 of one of my classmates. Good to see you. Freddie Jackson, good to see you, my brother. Thank you so much for tuning in to be with me. I really appreciate it. So, those are the pieces. I was asked whether or not I was going to do a particular piece for this month, celebrating Black History all year long, all life long. That's what I do. But I am going to do one in recognition of of the month as well. So this particular piece is entitled "Songs of My People," and this was published back in 2007 in my book, What Will I Tell My Children? You could tell how old it is because I hadn't looked like that in over a decade. I always tell people, I will never again put a photograph of myself on my material. Songs of My People, page 12 for those of you who have the book. A people without purpose, how far can they reach? A people without direction, how will they ever teach? A people without a voice, how will they speak their minds? A people without vision, excuse me, inevitably remains blind. A people without hope, how can they go on? A people without great leaders, aimless, divided, torn. A people without faith, to whom do they pray? A people without a living God, doomed to lose their way. A people with a stolen past, what songs will they sing? They will sing songs of purpose until the bells of freedom truly ring. Songs of My People. And so this is where we are. We're coming to a close, and I will close with my dwelling place. Father, you are my dwelling place, the sun rays upon my face, the wind against my back, the light between the cracks. The promise in time of storm that I'll never be left alone, the anointing upon my head, by grace and mercy I am led. You are my counselor, touching my eyelids with sleep. You are my very best friend, for my secrets you do keep. You are my way maker when mountains are all I see. You are the King of glory who sets my shackles free. When others try to trouble me, as I continue to run this race, I shall keep on keeping on, for you are my dwelling place. My dwelling place. So, ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and my sisters, thank you so much for tuning in again. Carrie, I see you. Thank you so much. Paige, I see you. My sister Van Andrea, I see you. Thank you all so much. It's always a pleasure. I appreciate you so much. I don't take it for granted. And so let's go ahead, remain safe. Do what you need to do to keep yourself safe and those around you. Bo, I see you. My brother, thank you so much. Pam, thank you so much. And let me go ahead and say this, Pam, because you mentioned my dwelling place again. I am working on smaller frame versions of my dwelling place. Matter of fact, it's going to be tabletop versions, about a 5x7. I got so much feedback, like from the last 3 weeks on my dwelling place, and someone had asked me about doing smaller pieces. And after you all have given me so much feedback, I am doing smaller pieces of my dwelling place. So probably in about 2 weeks, you should see them on the website. And I do encourage you to go check out my website. The link will be attached to the video as well. So if you all will give me just a few minutes after the broadcast, you'll be able to go on and see the actual poems themselves. So I thank you so much. Always. Oh God, Pam, that would be wonderful, because I'll share something with you, Pam, that my Aunt Patricia used to do when I would do shows, live shows, and be selling poetry products. She would always try to be the first one there, because she always said it only takes one sale to start the process or the tipping point, and she was always right. I'm talking many years ago, because I spent a lot of years more so doing producing shows more so than products, but I look forward to putting them in your hands. So thank you so much for that. Kevin, good to see you. So I won't hold you any longer. I thank God for your spirit. We will be seeing each other again soon. I ask God to keep you and to hold you, and God be willing, we'll see each other next week, Wednesday. Take care now.